Hello and welcome back to Build and Chill. Possibly the worst space engineers videos on the planet. Trademark. So, today I am going to carry on building the ship and yeah, we might do a little bit of mining at some point just to... Oh, we'll have a little top up here. Just to top up what we got, because we use a lot of resources. I'm going to carry on building some bits. What the hell? Okay. That's weird, I must have placed that by accident. It's like that. Oh, I just had this flashback from that Stanley Kubrick film. Oh, what is it? With all the monkeys, they're like gathering around the obelisk. Oh, can't remember what it's called now. Remind me in the comments if you remember. I can't really remember. Yeah, so today we are 2001: A Space Odyssey. That's what it is. There we go. But still, comment, please. Please. So this is where we got to in the last video. I've refrained from doing too much without you guys being here, because yeah, I get carried away otherwise, and I kind of forget I haven't restarted recording, and then it sort of ruins the entire point of making a YouTube channel. So, or one of the points. Yeah, I had an idea, a weird and wonderful idea this morning actually, and would it work as a miner as well? But hear me out. What I'm thinking, which is, you know, could go either way. If you've been watching the channel on and off, you'll know that yeah, that could mean anything. So I want one of these. If I got rid of the storage thing that I actually needed. So what I was thinking inside my mind was, let's get the old gubbins back. Obviously not that big. Silly thing. You silly thing. What's that? So, oh, hang on. They're quite large up there. The drills aren't. They're in the small. That was another thing that I think would be quite good. I don't know how useful it would actually be, but it just sort of, I don't know, it just makes sense in my head that we would have a small grid drill. Because that could be quite interesting, I think, a small grid drill, because you could put them on the sort of sides of ships as well. So as you're burrowing like down into the ground, the little small grid side ones are kind of clearing things away from your thrusters or batteries or whatever's sticking out, or connectors. You know, you could have one underneath the connector, not this, a drill, obviously a small drill, and that could be clearing lots of crap out the way for you while you're burrowing down, you know. Or you could make like a kind of, I don't know, yeah, I think you could make lots of weird and wonderful little contraptions with a small grid drill. Yeah, maybe it's just me, but yeah, I just want one. So if I don't know, what basically the idea is it got to be that size piston? Surely not. It has, hasn't it? It's that one or that one. Jesus, no, it's too big and heavy, isn't it? Sort of fuck the ship up. It'll ruin the ship, I mean. Because I'm just thinking, like, underneath, it's, you know, obviously imagine that, but actually on the ship, and then the drill extends out and drills, and then the cargo containers on the side, but this would be too heavy, I think. The piston, the drill, and the cargo container, it's probably going to be too heavy. Maybe once it's all built, I might see about like a module, just like slotting it in, like the Millennium Falcon can have different modules in the front. Maybe I'll do something like that where it just sort of slots in. I could do like a little module an extra and work out a way of slotting it in the front here. And it could be like a little single driller on the front, maybe. Okay, I'll put a pin in that. So next then, if we're going to knock that on the head for now, I've got the. Just trying to remind myself a little bit. It's actually been a couple of days for me as well from building this, just with work and whatnot, you know. So. Shall I give it another so? Yeah. So, if I get my blocks back. Ah, I've literally instantly remembered. I got to this point and I was trying to figure out a cool way of kind of blending this in. That's what I was doing. So I'd like. I would. It's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky, I think. So kind of the shape I'm imagining. Imagining. Oh, for fuck's sake! Why can't I say that? The ship I'm imagining. The ship I'm this. It's not even the ship I'm imagining. I'm trying to say the shape I'm imagining. It's not that. So that's an extra one for you. I don't know if those will do the. Ah, yeah, there we go. I thought I got them all out ready. Let's have a little look and see if I can. That's closer. Sound like the Minecraft NPC again. But it's tricky because then it's the next part to try and if I could build a sort of shape around it, and then would it be possible to fill those gaps? No, it's not going to like that, is it? I don't think it's going to like that. I should not have said that. No. I could come up. I don't know. No, it would only be to support what's going to be there, so that wouldn't be the end of the world. Oh, it's just giving me a little idea as well there. Could slope it down. I also want to slope it. So it's a little bit, yeah, it's quite tricky that. Sort of top of my head, trying to think. You know, I'm thinking that sort of shape, which instead of using 2 blocks, I could obviously achieve with like this, for just an example. You know, I could achieve the same thing with that. But for some reason it absolutely hates that. Well, these, I do like this shape. I don't know what it is about this shape, but it's like, I don't know, it just makes sense in my brain, this shape. Just feel like I can use this shape loads and it makes sense. But I don't know why. I don't know why that doesn't like connecting onto that either. Yeah, if I use these to, I'm going to have a slight gap there because of the engine, but that's okay. That little gap there is nothing. That's fine. You know, I don't mind that gap. And in fact, these square blocks basically work for the sides. It's more this corner here. I want that to be looking good, you know. Let's crouch here. Let's really look at this. That piece won't quite do it. I almost want like a... I would go in slightly above it. Ooh. What's that off of? That's something, isn't it? That's a game. Something getting hurt. What's that? Is that this? I can't remember. So that's not a million miles away with what I was thinking. So perhaps going above it is the answer. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice if that just fit there? I could make it fit there with these. Oh, okay, well. Sausage. I'm fairly happy with that. That's sort of what I was imagining. Oh, here we go again. Stop saying imagining. Yeah, I should have turned symmetry on because... Yeah, sorry, there's going to be annoying red imagery on the screen. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Let's see how that actually performs. Oh. So that was that. Then I put one of these. Think like that. And of course on this side it doesn't want to place. Fantastic. Oh, I know, probably because I did this one first. Yeah, it's there, and it doesn't like it. I'm not sure why. It would be there, wouldn't it? Because it's longer. Then... yes. We'd better get some energon. Yeah, I should have turned symmetry on sooner there, I think. There was some tea. Yeah, I should have probably turned symmetry on a little bit sooner then. I've got myself in a bit of a pickle there now. Let me try and work that out. It's just that, and then one of them, isn't it? Why is that so difficult? What am I getting confused with here now? It's just one of these that way, but that way surely. Okay, no. Come on. God, I could spend... I'll end up spending like 20 minutes trying to get that right, where I could just do it again, basically. So, I say that and then I won't be able to do it now. So, those come up. We were saying we're happy with those because it... Okay, apparently symmetry's not working. What's going on there? Is it being weird again? I tell you what, this symmetry, for some reason, it gives me issues sometimes. Yeah, look at that. It's like there it's happy, but here it's like, no, what are we on about? Oh. Do you know what? Okay, go away for now. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. That was really weird. I don't know what. Are they indifferent? It's just me being a strange person. Yeah, so I'm going above. That's fine because that will work. The symmetry's being really weird there. It was working before. The symmetry was fine. Maybe it's just this bit. I'll do it without, like I say. So, okay, we've got those bits in. Let's get these parts back down again. Is it that way? Yeah, I want it there. If it would bridge that gap there, that would be great. I wonder if I could use these. To then allow this to. Oh, it would need to be there. Ah, come on, you bugger. Oh, that would have been just right if that would fit there. Where's the? No, there's obviously just not quite enough room for it. Okay, well I'll do the same this side, so I'm mirroring what I'm doing. Except I'm not, am I? Because that's already a different shape. No, that's right, that's right. Okay, then. What about like that? Like that. Wait, no, yeah, bring that back one. Bring that back. Bring that back. Ooh, like that. Yes. Then do the other one. Like that. What do I think of that, viewers? Like that. Why are you not going on there? Okay. I didn't mean to shout at you. So then we'd probably do the same here. possibly mirror the tops. That. Because obviously these angles as well, I can, you know, build off. Well, I think. Can I? Oh no, it's at an angle, isn't it? It won't let me. So that would have to stay sort of as it is. Like, it's not 100%. Bloody jetpack. It's not 100% what I was thinking, but it's not far off sort of where I wanted it, to be fair. It is not far off. I'll probably use these. Ah, what a shame it won't quite go in there, will it? Hasn't quite got enough, or has it? Oh. Oh, that's better. Move those a sec. Get that to fit. That's completely wrong. Yeah, so basically that would be like that, and then those small ones, use these triangle, I would say triangle, you know, in the corners, like that. It's one of those ones when you fire it up, it just like, the engine just shatters all these pieces instantly. They're too close or something. Just but, you know, hey, if it happens, happens. Yeah, I'm gonna put some oomph on it and see how it looks with some mass on it, you know, some shape to it. Cue the 80s montage. Come on. You must be relying on one of those. Oh, that's annoying. I like that bit. I like that bit. What I could do. There you go. Very good. Job very good. Yeah, and then obviously the question is then, it's actually harder now, it's all in dark grey colour. I usually, okay, let's get some energy. I usually find it easier when you get it off hologram and start and get it like this because it gives it more shape, more structure, but that actually looked slightly more complicated there. Not sure where to be flipping around those others. Because now we've got that shape, that gives us... like a basis for the other bits. Which one was it on? That was on 3, there it is. Maybe these will start to come into play now. It's difficult because I'd love to get like a twisted slope, you know, but obviously it's probably not going to be possible. I think those would be, I want to try and keep it as sort of tight as I can. I don't want it to be blocky, you know. So I'm wondering if I put these here, then obviously try to see if it'll actually work for me. Is that going to work for this? 'Cause really weird. I'd say that's the centre. Let's just try that. No. That's really annoying because I had it on when I first did the ship. I'm sure I did. Maybe I didn't. Can't quite remember. Ah. No, that is slightly off. It's putting it on the edge. So, hang on, let's work this out. So if I bring this over slightly to the left, will that sort that? I'll get rid of that one. So if I put it there. Oh, okay, it's brought it, no, okay, opposite. God, it's been a whole minute since I've messed with this. Well, actually, I don't remember it ever not sort of working. Just working, I don't know. I don't think I can get it there. I don't think I can get it there. I don't think it will let me. I'm sure I had it on. That's really frustrating, obviously, for the entire thing. If I do that, what's that going to do? Just give you one minute. How frustrating. It's a bit of a nightmare. That to me is spot on down the middle. Like that is spot on down the middle. But yeah, when I place things, it's working. Okay, whatever. Okay, next week, how to use symmetry. No, so okay, that's good. Good. Right. So I don't want it to be any higher than this. I want this to be the highest point of the whole ship. So I can then, from that point, begin to build down the slope. You know? I think using this, that one, no, that one. I think using like this, it will give me my slope that I'm looking for. Oh, well, thanks for adding those symmetry. Marvellous. Keep an eye on that. what's going to plug that gap? If I can do that. Still not behaving, is it? Because it hasn't added those for me. Thing. Fiddly. Probably would have been easier to do the end one first, actually. That probably would have been the better option there. Do the end one. Yeah. No, will it? God. Come on, there you go. Do. Bang, bang. Oh for God's sake. There's probably a reason why that isn't working, and somebody that knows much more about the PC version of this game than me will probably realise why and be like, yeah, you're a muppet. I don't know why. I'm learning as I go. Yeah, I'm alright, I'm happy with that so far. And then can I be sneaky there? Use those and then use these to give it that little cut. Just breaks it up a bit. I think that looks quite good. Oh, at least I added these, look. That's a bonus. It just gives it a cool cut. I think that looks pretty slick. Then okay, I've done a bit more to the front there. The bit I'm struggling with, right, is this. I like this bit. I love this curve to this is great. I like this. It's got that sneaky. Oh Jesus, I'm all over the show. It's got that sneaky little part in there, but it just makes it work. I think. Hopefully, when it's all built and painted, it still looks good. But this front bit is awkward. The symmetry thing not working is annoying, so I've got to redo all this front manually, basically. That's annoying. But yeah, I like this shape. I like the edge. I like this part. But finishing it up here is the tricky bit. I don't really want it to be a point. But I suppose it's kind of got to be. Maybe I should work backwards from there, actually. Maybe that's the answer. I think if I I don't know if it doesn't sort of follow itself. I don't really want that poking above it, but then at the same time that there is almost too low. I don't know. If I add these bits in where they should go. I don't know. That's not too bad, I suppose. I haven't done many of this sort of shape, so I'm a bit in the dark as to where to put things. Let me try. It almost wants to all be lower, doesn't it? I mean, I think basically what's happened is I should have started this from the top and worked my way down and then blended it all in. It probably would have made more sense. But yeah, that's where it's at the moment. happy with it. I do like that. Yeah, so I think we'll carry on building it all the way down. Might try and get that symmetry to work properly, because Jesus, that's long-winded doing it all manually. But yeah, no, I like it. And then like eventually maybe the drill bit in the middle here, in the front, we could do that. But yeah, so far pretty happy with it. Yeah, so I think I'll end this one here, and then I'll do another probably about a half hour-ish like length. Basically you're seeing me getting completely confused and lost with this again. But yeah, I'll try some bits when I'm not recording, and then if I suss it I'll record the other side, because I'm probably going to have to do it manually, so then you guys can see kind of how I've muddled through it. Yeah, so better get some energy before it suit runs out. Yeah, so I think what I'll do, like I say, end this one here, and then I will see you in the next one.